Okay, we're back at it, checking out the response time of the Bell RX65 S7 detector against every band you can throw at it. We've got the 33.8 Ka MPH Enforcer, the Stalker 34.7, the custom Golden Eagle 35.5. This radar also has a K-band antenna attached to it. We also have a K-band MPH Enforcer Series 2, and last but not least is a K55 X-band unit. And we have all the antennas hooked up out here. That's a 33.8, 34.7, 35.5, the two K-band antennas, and the MPH K55 X-band antenna. So let's set this here. There we go. Alright. And I'm going to power on the MPH Enforcer. And we'll power on the Bell. The Bell detector, whenever you start it up, this particular model, takes about 8.5 seconds for it to boot before it'll start receiving radar. So even though it looks like it's ready initially, it really takes about 8.5 seconds before it'll start detecting radar. Okay, now whenever I hit these with instant-on shots, I'm going to try to time them between 0.25 to 0.35 seconds and see how the RX65 responds. On an initial alert to I/O, it'll give a solid tone, provided it's a fairly strong signal. It does take 18 seconds for the detector to reset after taking that initial alert. In other words, if you hit it with multiple shots within 18 seconds, it will give you a reduced ramp rate alert tone. And I'll give you a demonstration of that here. But we're going to start off with the MPH Enforcer on 33.8, and we're going to give it 5 shots on each band here and see how it does. And here we go. Okay, that was 0.4 seconds as measured by the stopwatch, and it alerted. And now we're going to wait 18 seconds to let it reset. I'll try to be a little bit quicker on the next few shots. Okay, there we go, and we're going to hit it again. Okay, that was 0.38 seconds with no alert. And this is the Enforcer's remote. You have to hit 2 buttons actually to switch the radar on and then off. This is the transmit button. This is the standby button. And these buttons are a little mushy, so it's a little more difficult to be quick with instant on shots with this remote. Okay, we're going to try it again. Okay, that was 0.25 seconds, and we got an alert. Wait 18 seconds here. A lot of wait time in this video. Okay, do it again. Okay, that was 0.31 seconds with an alert. And we'll wait 18 seconds. Okay, that was 0.31 seconds with an alert. So that was 4 out of 5 between 0.25 seconds to 0.4 seconds. It missed the one shot at 0.38, and it did catch the one at 0.25. So I'd say that's fairly decent against 33.8. Okay, now we're going to switch over. Oh, I did want to show you what it does if you don't wait your 18 seconds, so let's let it take an alert here. Okay, now the next shot, I'm not going to wait the 18 seconds, so you're going to see that it doesn't give you that full alert tone. It'll give you a reduced ramp. Okay, so that's why we wait 18 seconds between each shot, just to make sure the detector, the response time has nothing to do with it. We're giving it the full 18 seconds to make sure it resets. So we'll move on to the Stalker unit. In between each one, I'll power down the RX65 to make it reboot. The remote for the Stalker is a lot nicer for pulling instant on shots or trying to pull quick ones, because it's one button to turn it on and turn the transmitter back off. So all you have to do is hit that one button twice. You don't have to toggle between this one and that one. And again, these buttons here are pretty mushy, so they're not as crisp as on the Stalker remote. Okay, we'll power up the bell. Give it 8.5 seconds. So you might find it, you know, might be a little bit quicker with the Stalker pulling these shots. Try not to be any quicker than 0.25 seconds, because that's generally about as fast as you can reliably read targets. Okay, so here we go. Alright, that was right on 0.25 seconds, and we had an alert. So we're going to give it the 18 seconds to reset. Again, I apologize, it's going to make for a longer video, but there's really no other way to test this and make sure you're getting a accurate reading of the response of this detector. Okay, here we go again. Okay, 0.28 seconds with an alert. Again, we're going to give it 18 seconds. Do that between every shot. Okay. That was 0.31 seconds. Coming up on shot number 4. Okay, that was 0.35. And we had a miss. Seconds. There we have it. Okay, 0.25 seconds. And it alerted. So with the Stalker, we generally were a little bit quicker with the shots. It caught 4 out of 5. Interesting, it missed a 0.35 second shot. But that's what happens. Okay, so we're going to switch off the Stalker and go over to 35.5 with the Golden Eagle. As soon as we plug the right one in. There we go. reset the bell. We'll be able to test both 35.5 Ka and K-band with the custom Golden Eagle. It's better radar to check response time because of the remote. Again, operates like the Stalker, in that the hold button is used to both transmit and put the radar back on hold. It's a lot quicker than the remote for the Python, which is again, it's a rocker switch with 3 positions. One for the front antenna, the center is off, and then rock it back for the rear antenna to turn it on. So this is a little I don't know, it's usable, but you'll see that the Python is generally not as quick to respond as the custom in any case. Okay, so we're going to start with on the front antenna with 35.5 shots. Here we go. Okay, that was 0.18 with a miss. And that's the thing about the custom, that button. You can be real quick with the button. Quicker than the radar. Okay, here we go. Alright, it was 0.26 seconds and we had an alert. And we're going to give it 18 seconds to reset. Okay. 0.22 seconds with an alert. .30 seconds with an alert. Come on, stopwatch. Just. Okay, last shot on KA. 35.5. 0.25 seconds with an alert. So again, we get 4 out of 5. Those shots again range from 0.18 to 0.30. It missed the one shot on 0.18. Everything else it caught. So now we're going to switch over to the rear antenna here, which will be shooting K-band. And it, since it's on a different frequency, it doesn't really require that 18-second pause, so we're going to shoot it and see what it does. Wow. 0.22 seconds with an alert, and I could tell that alerted the instant I touched the button. Okay, so we're going to give it 18 seconds here. Okay. 0.25 seconds with an alert. .25 seconds with an alert. 0.22 seconds with an alert. And I don't know if you can see it, but the frequency readout is being accurate on every one of these shots. So any issues with the antennas being this close to the detector and overdriving the signal, giving you bogus results, I don't really think that's the case, because it is giving us the correct frequency readout. We do have the antennas pointing away, and the RX65 is tucked back. The horn, the mouth of it is tucked behind the metal chassis of the radar unit itself. So it's going to be a relatively strong signal, even though these things are pointing out towards the window. But I think that this is pretty representative of what you can expect, at least within a quarter-mile shot distance of the radar. Okay, let's hit it one more time here. Okay, 0.23 seconds with an alert. So I had a perfect string on K-band. Let's power down the Golden Eagle, and we're going to skip over the MPH unit for right now and go to X-band, since we've basically done all the bands already, other than X-band. Let's see how good she is on X-band. So this is the K55. Just did a little internal circuit test there. You have to do that manually on this one. Everything's good. Lamp test, everything's good on this guy. Good to go. Okay. Power detector back on. Here's the remote for the K55. Very similar to the Python remote. This is the rocker switch to enable the radar. Front antenna, rear antenna, lock release. Same thing with the Python, front, rear, lock release. Okay. So it should be ready to go. Let's hit it. Okay, 0.28 seconds with an alert. Oh, and I guess I should say that all bands are enabled on the RX65, with the exception of pop mode is turned off, KU is turned off, SWS is turned off, X, K, KA in USA mode, and laser are enabled. Okay. 0.28 seconds with an alert. The K55s, from the ones I've tested, as far as picking up a target speed, these things usually take at least a second or more to acquire target speed. So triggering this radar this quickly is basically for test purposes on the radar detector. I think it's actually quicker than the radar is capable of acquiring a speed. 0.31 seconds with an alert. The MPH, I haven't really tried that out with using the instant on button. I know in pop mode it can definitely acquire a speed, and that transmission is down at 67 milliseconds. I've got another video out there that shows that the RX65 can pick that up in pop mode. Both the Stalker and the custom Golden Eagle are both capable of registering a speed down at 0.25 seconds fairly consistently, as long as they're in stationary mode. Okay, let's hit it again. 0.36 seconds with an alert. And one more shot. Okay. 0.32 seconds with an alert. So 100% on X-band, 100% on K-band. Caught 4 or 5 shots on all 3 of the KA bands. So I don't think that, it's a significant difference in reaction time between 35.5, 34.7, 33.8. It's pretty good on all those bands. It's just a fact of the matter that the custom in Stalker are probably a little bit quicker with the remote. It's easier to pull shots down around the 0.25 second mark than what it is with the MPH unit. Okay, but that's what the RX65, that's the response time with that detector running in USA mode.